Hello darlings! In this week's video I'm going to be showing you some vintage beauty products that you can still buy today. Amazingly, there are so many products that have been around for over 100 years. One of the oldest products that I have here is from 1807, and that's just incredible that it's still sold today, and that just means that people have so thoroughly enjoyed that product that they've had to keep making it, and that has been a beloved item in people's homes and bathrooms up until today. If you want to find out what these vintage beauty products are that you can still buy today, keep on watching. Pear Soap was first established in London in 1807 by Andrew Pears, who carefully created a pure and transparent soap that is now still sold today. Pear Soap was known to have iconic Victorian-era advertising back in the day, and their advertisements are still sold in beautiful frames. I used Pear Soap when I was a little girl, my mum used it, and so did my grandma. It has been something that has been passed down through the generations and has such a wonderful scent that transports you back to your childhood. The soap has a gentle rosemary herbal scent and is one of the best lathering soaps I've ever used. Next up, Imperial leather soap was first produced in 1930 by Alexander Cossins. The brand originated back in 1768 in Bond Street in London, when a Russian nobleman commissioned a perfume with a high-quality leather scent that was recognizable because of its distinct aroma from the birch oil tanning process. It wasn't until the 1930s that this scent was used in the soap. I love the old-style vintage detail of the little sticker that is embedded within the soap, and even when you have used the soap down to a sad little slither, the sticker still remains intact. The scent is beautiful, with a slight lavender undertone, and is so creamy and moisturizing on the body. In 1942, during World War II, the soap was advertised as being the best choice, as soaps were rationed, and Imperial leather lasted much longer than other soaps. Dove's Beauty Cleansing Bar was first introduced in 1957 in the US. It was formulated with mild cleansers and 1/4 moisturizing cream. The idea was you could thoroughly clean your body and face with this soap, whilst leaving your skin soft and smooth from the moisturizing component. This soap has a gentle, light soapy type of scent and is creamy and lovely to use on both the body and face. Revlon was founded in 1932 in New York by brothers Charles and Joseph Revson and chemist Charles Lockman. They first created nail polish and then later branched off into matching lipsticks and other makeup. The lipsticks are highly pigmented and look beautiful on. You might remember some lipstick shades like Cherries in the Snow from the TV show The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, when Midge works at the Revlon counter. This lipstick shade here is certainly red, which I believe is from the late 40s, early 50s. The only thing is, I wish all the lipsticks came in their original gold tubes. They were so gorgeous. Now we're just stuck with plastic everything, unfortunately. There are so many lipstick shades by Revlon that are still available today. Some include Raven Red, Stormy Pink, Certainly Red, Fire and Ice, Cherries in the Snow, and Hot Coral, to name a few. Pond's Cold Cream has been around for more than 150 years. In 1846, an American pharmacist called Theron T. Pons invented something called the Golden Treasure, which was a healing tea extracted from witch hazel. He discovered this could strengthen skin below the surface, help repair small cuts and other ailments. This product later turned into Pond's Extract, and from this, the world's first skincare brand was born. During World War II, with women stepping into men's jobs, Pond's developed a duo of cold cream and vanishing cream, which was the first moisturizer to not require refrigeration. These products were advertised to help women retain their grace, softness, and femininity in their new stressful roles during the war. The tulip logo came about in 1960 and was classed as a symbol of feminine beauty. I use Pond's Cold Cream every day to take off my makeup, and there is something so simple and beautiful about using a product that our grandmas used 70 to 80 years ago. Oil of Olay Pink Beauty Fluid was created in 1952 by South African chemist Graham Wolfe. He created this for his wife and other women who wanted deep hydration without a thick and heavy cream on their face all day. It wasn't until the 1990s that Oil of Olay changed their name to just Olay, as we are familiar with today. My great-grandma used this iconic pink beauty fluid every day, and my mum would tell me how she remembered her grandma in the bathroom with a pink moisturizer. This beautiful thin moisturizer has a lovely light rose smell and obviously a divine baby pink colour that is just so iconically Olay. Dickinson first manufactured witch hazel in Essex in 1866. Reverend Thomas Newton Dickinson formed a partnership with his son in 1895, and 2 years later sold his interest to his son. The Dickinson Company was known for its high-quality witch hazel extract, as it was double distilled, not double diluted like some other companies. I like to dispense the witch hazel into my own bottle with a cuter label. Unfortunately, most products today opt for cheap plastic and unsightly label designs. If only they would look to the past for product packaging inspiration. Old Spice was first launched in 1937 as Early American Old Spice by a soap and toiletry company called Schulten Incorporated. The company was actually targeting women when it first began, but quite soon after, men's products were released that same year just before Christmas. The earliest men's products were mainly shaving soap and aftershave lotion. Old Spice has a reoccurring colonial sailing ship theme that has been a constant on all the packaging since 1937. James uses the Old Spice deodorant that is one of their most popular products today, and I have to say, it smells divine.
If your grandfather hadn't worn it, you wouldn't exist.
Nivea cream began in 1911 in Germany. The cream contained an emulsifier called uracil, which combined the oil and water into a stable, smooth mixture. The cream had a snow white colour, so the name Nivea was given, which in Latin simply translates to snow white. Just 3 years after the cream was launched, it became available on every continent and was available on ocean liners and seaplanes. Nivea developed a new packaging design in 1924, which moved from a cream natural colour palette to the iconic blue tin we are familiar with today. The cream is very thick and moisturising, and the complete opposite of the pink Olay cream I talked about previously. There are so many vintage products that are still available today, but I don't have enough time to go into detail with them all. So I'll show you a few more pictures, and I haven't even had the chance to delve into vintage perfumes yet. So here are some more vintage products you can still buy today. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you're planning on buying any of these things, or if you already have these at home and use these vintage products on a daily basis, let me know in the comments. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye!